There's a crisis that's plaguing Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker right now, and no, I'm not talking about your terrible KD, my guy.
I might act rude. I lost gang numbers, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back full.
No. People are going to have to buy Damari again? Absolutely not, my guy. Let's talk about that right now. So Damari dropped about a week ago, and people are having to buy her content even though they already bought the season pass. That's absolutely not right. I would try not to talk too much about it because I knew I was going to cover it in a video. I'm not affiliated with Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker other than making content. I have no sponsorship, or Bandai Namco don't reach out to me and talk to me in any shape or form. So I'm going to talk to what the issue is and talk about some of the fixes that you can do, and we're going to talk about some other great things that Shinobi Striker absolutely needs to fix right now. The Damari DLC dropped about a week ago, and it was a great DLC, one of the best ranged DLCs I've seen in a long time. And some people are not even able to download her content even though they bought the season 5 DLC. But so a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes you have to go ahead and download that content and then go into soccer. I made a whole video about how to claim your rewards, so make sure you do watch that. It may help you. And I've seen some people comment that, hey, that is not my issue. I did download the content, I went into soccer, and it's just not there. So what I would do is restore your license, or maybe update to or download a later save and then download it back again that way. But if you're seeing where you have to buy her, do not buy her. I feel like Shinobi Strikers will probably roll out an official announcement about what the issue is and roll out a patch to fix that for you. But I see a lot of Xbox users having this problem, so make sure you don't buy that DLC. I know a lot of people want her content, a lot of people want to see it, but just have patience. I promise you, none of her jutsus are really meta breaking right now. There's a few one-shots that you guys probably want to try, but again, I would not put any extra money, especially if you already have the season pass. Now, there is a tad bit of a conspiracy that Damari is not even a part of the legacy season pass, and that's why a lot of people are not able to buy her. But I'm telling you right now, most PlayStation users did buy the season pass, and they went ahead and downloaded her, so that isn't the case. Go ahead and debunk that conspiracy altogether. Now, if you're on the PlayStation side, go ahead and restore that license. Make sure you restart your PlayStation and then download her content. If you're still seeing a buy here, do not buy. Go ahead and see if you download it, buy it, but don't actually put any money in. It should just go ahead and nullify that for you. I think it is a PlayStation error more than a Shinobi Striker error, which they just have to contact each other, and it should fix. Now, someone said that it didn't work and that it was going to take money out of their account. I don't think necessarily that is the case. If you go through all the process, just don't hit confirm purchase. It should say 000 after you go ahead and go through all the stuff, but do not hit confirm purchase unless it says 000 at the bottom. Let's take a transition point here, and I'll put time codes below if you just want to skip this, but I really want to give a shout out to some of the upcoming YouTubers for Shinobi Strikers. If you love Shinobi Striker content, you like my content, you'll definitely like some of theirs. I want to give a huge shout out to Sixer, Fleaboy Jetson. I want to give a huge shout out to Malahu Chiha. I want to give a huge shout out to Jay. I want to give a huge shout out to Clover 1X. There's some great content creators out there, and do not forget my boy Wernie Burns. And you're like, hey, that guy's name's Ernie. No, that's Wernie, my guy. Blue screens, blue screens, blue screens, blue screens, blue screens. Have I annoyed you already? Have I gave you PTSD? Shinobi Strikers is the worst game for blue screens in the history of this game. And for Xbox, you're sitting there for 10 minutes on a waiting screen or a loading screen, and guess what? Your game crashes. You have to restart the process. It is terrible. Shinobi Striker's netcode is one of the worst I've ever seen. Unfortunately, it's one of the best games I've ever played. I love it so much. Now, since I've said that, blue screens are probably going to happen to me now. It's just crashes and how you can avoid them. I highly recommend that you do clean out your hard drive, and really you just need a damp rag and clean that thing out. You probably have never cleaned that out since you've had the game. Your hard drive is probably pretty old, if how long you've had your PlayStation 4, and you might be plagued by gray screens on PS5, which is crazy because it's a new gen console playing a PS4 game, which would be crazy to think that the netcode is so bad that it even crashes your PlayStation or Xbox. I don't know how to fix that per se, but just be aware that it is an issue, and Shinobi Strikers has yet to really address that issue or even talk about it. The situation with modders in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers is absolutely outrageous, to the point where you see more modders than you do force stacks, and that to me is the sign that Shinobi Strikers has taken a fall from the graces. Modders are always going to plague every game that you play, but most games have a way to report that said modder, or it has a quick, hey, you've been kicked out for cheating, and they lower your rank or ban your account or kind of send it to offline mode. Now, there's no type of situation for Shinobi Strikers like that right now. There may be in the future where if you have the wrong Jutsu in the wrong slot or the wrong class, that it will send you to the loading screen every single time and it'll crash like most of you guys already get, because you know Shinobi Strikers netcode isn't the best. But listen, they are working on it. I got some background scene on that, but I'm not talking too much on that. Why do you play Shinobi Strikers? Honestly, you probably play it for esoteric scrolls at this point. And the rewards have been absolutely trash for any game mode that you play. We want new game modes, but the game modes that are already in the game right now are so boring and dull, we're still having to play them for esoteric scrolls, and there's no other reward that's really worth anything of its salt. Story that continues that is still plaguing the game, and the state of play for Shinobi Strikers is starting to go down, down, down. I think many YouTubers have talked about it. I know for a fact has talked about it, that the creativity amongst competitive players is just not there. They're all running the same thing. A long time ago, I made a Discord for you guys, and I didn't really publicize it, but the link will be down in the description. And a lot of times I see you guys saying, hey, I can't find a team. I struggle to get people on the game. I don't have friends in Shinobi Strikers. My friends don't like anime. Well, I made that Discord simply put to help you guys find those teammates so you can team up in Shinobi Strikers and play for hours on end. Hope you guys do make friends in there, and I'll see you in there. You can talk to me directly. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.